My fellow Rodders, what is up? It's J-Man63 here with a small haul for February. Now it's after Valentine's Day. I guess you could call it discounted candy day, but that's what we're going to call it. I'm not a big Valentine's Day fanatic, but some people like it, like whatever, but anyway, I think I'm going to start calling y'all my fellow Rodders now because I think we have enough of a following to where, rightfully so. So, to my fellow Rodders out there, hope y'all are having a wonderful day, and I hope that y'all will click that like button as always and smash the notification bell. I don't think I need to tell y'all to do anything because now we're getting our following of subscribers. The only thing I would request is that check out some of my videos. Let's get those watch hours up. I got tons of content on my channel. There's a lot to pick from. I probably have I have hundreds of videos on my channel, from concerts to cats to just cars in general and real life car spotlights. And there's going to be a lot more events coming up. We're in the midst. Phil just saw a shadow, or did not see a shadow. So we have an early spring. Looks like we got some events popping off here soon. So I definitely know things have kind of been dry on the channel in terms of just having cat videos and stuff, but believe me when I say, guys, things are about to crank up, whether I'm with my new service provider with Divine or whether I'm out and about doing things or whatever. I'm not going to say what's coming up, but I know March there's going to be at least 4 events that I'm planning on doing, so I'm not going to say because I want it to be a big surprise, but there's going to be some cool stuff coming up in March. So, and again, I will be honest, I'm trying to break my record for all the events last year, and I did a lot last year, but this year I'm like really trying to break a record for events and stuff, and I guess you could say winter has really left me cooped up, just a whole lot of not doing much. So yeah, it'll definitely be an opportunity. And again, go back, watch all the videos. I've just had my second cup of coffee. I'm not going to have my third because I think then I'll be all over the place and jittery. So I think I'm ready to go on this haul. It's not really big, but it's at least something for the month. And I really want to get the stuff put up in my collection. That way I have it displayed. I usually just leave stuff off my walls until I make my haul vid, and that's just usually how I roll. All right. I'm sorry. All right. Getting on to the actual goods here. If I can zoom out. There we are. All right. So getting on to everything here, there is a lot. Well, not a lot, but a decent amount. And I'm kind of trying to reel back the collecting because there are responsibilities like groceries and stuff and things like that nature. So, yeah. But let's roll on to the start of this. There's no main lines. Didn't find any $1 cars. We're kind of stuck on a case, unfortunately. Right now it seems like that's really where we're at. We're pretty much dead stuck on a case, which is like a little annoying because we're like the second month in, and I feel like we should have seen, I think we're stuck on B case or something, but we should have seen a new case for 24. So I'm still waiting on that to finally friggin' happen. All right, sorry. So, found a lot of Johnny Lightnings recently. This one at Target. I went to Newport News. I'm not a huge fan of Newport News just because there's just not that much to do down there, and you know, everything's kind of spread out. I don't usually shop down there because I mean, where I'm at, it's a little more convenient, but I got a few things at the, I think I went to Newport News, or did I go to Hampton? I don't know. It doesn't matter. But I did go to the Target in Newport News for some stuff recently. So this off-road here, Digging for Gold, Johnny Lightning. I think this is cool. My buddy Mark Campbell got the same one. So yeah, he likes hearses and stuff, so I kind of don't blame him for being this one, the pick of the litter for him, especially just that cool look. This has shown up in a few different types of, I think of different castings for real. I don't know. I think this may have been a Frightening Lightning at one point. If anyone knows, correct me if I'm wrong. But this may have been a frightening lightning cast. This being the Street Freaks series. Yeah. Of course, on the back here's the ones that you can collect. Trying to think if I think I have the, don't think I have any of these. It's likely I have one of those Street Freaks. I don't know what the green one is, I think. Not sure. Zingers, Plymouth Fury. Yeah, I have that. Okay. Yeah, I just don't like the Camaro. Alright, sorry. Alright, so more Johnny Lightnings here. Got the OK used cars. This one, the 63 Galaxy in the champagne poly color. Very cool. My buddy is calling, and I will call him back any minute here, which I have the phone down. It's pretty cool here. So there's that one. And so moving on to more Johnny Lightnings. I did go to Ollie's with these, and I got a few things I needed. So this one, the Camaro, the IROC OK used cars. It's pretty cool. Red. So yeah, there's this one. A lot of made here. New casting. I have the ones on the back again. You can collect. So there's that one. And so let's roll on here. So then there's this, the Beat Locals. As always, Eat Local. But I think Eat Local has kind of become a really nasty term on the internet. But I like the play that they did on this. And I don't know. I know they say Eat Local, but I'm actually surprised. You know, I don't mean to have my mind in the gutter here, but I'm just surprised they were able to kind of do this, because that term has become kind of synonymous with some pretty nasty, vulgar internet slang. But, yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool, man. I like these Demolition Derby. I don't really collect a lot. And speaking of Demolition Derby, it's likely I might be going to Langley Speedway a few times, or Larry King Law's Speedway, to give away something I might be doing, because that's the events I like to attend. So it's likely I might be doing a few things there this season, just to give away. All right. So yeah, the Demolition Derby Beat Locals. Very cool. And Zingers. Yes, I did get a Zinger. Actually, I got two Zingers. This one, we're going to finish out Johnny Lightnings here with this one. My neighbors keep slamming the door, and it's been driving me nuts. I am so sorry about that. Yeah. Zingers, the 58 on skates. One of 8,058 here. So again, Zingers, pretty cool. Now there is another Zinger I got, and it's by Hot Wheels to give it away, but the suspension on these are certainly good. But when I show off the Hot Wheel to you guys, you're going to see how much better they do the suspension on a Zinger. They did kind of use the idea, but I think they executed the suspension setup just a bit better, and it's pretty crazy and striking how well they nailed the suspension. This is nice, though. I mean, I still like Zingers, don't get me wrong. They're still a favorite of mine. Still going to remain a favorite, and still going to be, you know, buying a few, but definitely one of my go-tos is the Zingers series. This was not from Ollie's. This was from Target. So pretty cool. All right, guys. Now we are on to the Hot Wheels. And again, there's not much, but it's still a decent haul. So this one here, the 71 AMC Javelin AMX. The freaking Street Freak. If you can see the license plate. I don't know if you can, but the license plate says FR33KIN. Yeah, freaking. So it's a Street Freak style, and it looks super cool. Actually, you know what? I don't usually do this because, well, I'm pretty lazy on the videos. I don't usually open them, but man, that paint is absolutely gorgeous. Just look at the suspension detail in there. They did. I really, you know, this kind of casting work coming from Hot Wheels, and the fact that they've made these just exclusives, and you know, I know I think paying $13 is a lot for a mini GT, but I just really think Redline's become kind of its own thing, you know, kind of a class of their own. Yeah, you pay 30 with the shipping and everything, the 25, but I think it's kind of worth it with all the work they've been really putting in the overtime to make these actually the newest iterations of Redlines to me are even better. Like, I have a buddy from California who I just started talking to again. We kind of patched things up at first, but you know, he started collecting the Redlines clubs when they were in their infancy, and I think the latest iterations, for some reason, the new castings are just getting even better. I don't know why. Maybe I'm partial to kind of like the hot rod styled stuff, but oh man, this is cool. And my buddy Stanley, North Kakalaki, shipped this out to me. It's pretty cool though. I love this. I could spend all day looking at this guy. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love that. Just the striped everything, just his colors, brown interior. I mean, if it doesn't scream 70s, I don't know what does. But here's the back here. And this is one of 3,000. And thanks to the stylish body and racing capabilities, it's no surprise the 71 AMC Javelin AMX was well received in car culture. Hot Wheels is getting the 1970s freak style on with root beer Spectra Flame and entwined with 70s style greens and yellows throughout. Of course, I see that. The car is about more than just looks. Increased engine power, aftermarket exhaust. Model holds true with exposed engines, and yep, it just pretty much tells you everything. I'm not going to go over all of it, but yeah. And 30,000 made, so I can probably say this is, I don't know how high this is going to climb in value. Like, I don't care because I don't resell, because my place is kind of like, I guess, the Bates Motel. You know, stuff checks in, really doesn't check out. And, you know, I am, my friend calls me Jerry the Repo Man, by the way. That's who I am on eBay, in case anyone's wondering, but there's a reason I'm called Jerry the Repo Man. I repossess diecast. But yeah, this is a pretty cool piece. Okay, so we'll move on to the Hot Wheels, and let's keep rolling. So I got the off-road. This one is the Land Cruiser Parado. Been trying to complete this series. I still do not have the 4Runner. As all deep down, I really wish I freaking did have the 4Runner. Still after that guy. Yeah, man. Pretty sweet, though. Glad to have it. So here's what I found in Newport News. Didn't see a lot there. I was looking out for my buddy Stan and also my friend from California, but did find these. These were like the only thing I found that were really noteworthy, worth even considering my time, because Newport News was just pretty cleaned out by the time I got there. The Holden Monero and the Tirana. Now I have the Tirana. I kind of want to go here because I have the white one, but I didn't have the racing one, and I didn't have the Monaro, and obviously I've been looking for that forever. I sent this to my buddy, and he thought this was a Chevelle, which actually I can totally see where someone would think this was a Chevelle. It is kind of almost the same styled. I guess it really does kind of remind you of one if you're not looking for the key differences. I have the Monaros, the Holdens, and I did get this, so that's next. So yeah, I got these. Very happy to have them. I've been getting into a little more of the 2-packs. I don't usually get them because I'm usually just kind of one and done with most castings of premiums and, you know, certain main lines. Like, there's certain exceptions I make, you know, gassers and things like that. There's certain ones I do recolors of, but, you know, with the 2-packs, it has to be something different for me to really take notice. And, you know, the Tirana being in a racing paint scheme is not too bad. I like that rally style it's got. I mean, it looks pretty darn cool. So there's that one. And then here is the BMWs, the Beamers. I do not have these, actually. I do not physically. The Group 5. Group 5. And the CSL 3.0. Yeah, I don't have these actually. I do not have these in a premium release, so these were kind of special to me. Um, I may have missed the boat on, I don't know, but I needed these for sure. I like that Group 5 touring. Obviously, touring car is a big British thing. But yeah. And we'll see how this video pans out, being less long, if we can get more attention. Alright, so moving on. I did get this is kind of random. We can just call this random. Funko Pop Pin, the Colossus. I got this as a buy one, get one free with the Trevor Ghostbusters figure. And this was free. GameStop was having a clearance. I don't collect lapel pins like much anymore, but it just had been so long since I'd really gotten something, and I really don't know where I'm going to put this. I want to keep it in the box, and I'm not going to wear it, obviously, but this will definitely go in with, like, something. It's going to go somewhere, or, I don't know. But it's pretty cool. I think it's neat. But there's that. And so some Jada. We're going to get on to some Jada stuff. I'm not as big of a Jada fan as some of the other stuff, but there's some properties I really want to pursue buying from them, because they are making some cars, to be fair, that I haven't seen done by other properties. This one I did pick up, and the packaging is a little rough, but this is Car from Knight Rider. I didn't have a medium scale Knight Rider car, so the Hot Wheels entertainment version, obviously, but this one kind of the medium scale. And really, it's not too bad of an execution on the model. I mean, still, it is definitely Jada, of course, but I still think it's a pretty cool piece nonetheless. And it's pretty heavyweight, actually. So yeah, I mean, I might be getting into a few more of these. The 132 scale, as they're called, these aren't too bad, actually. So I believe this is 132, I believe, a little larger than 143rd. So I'll probably be getting into more of these. Okay, let's move on to more Jada. And this I did pick off Amazon, was kind of my pick of things. Got it on sale for $17, so I'm not complaining. And I think that's the way I'm going to have to really pursue the hobby if I really want to keep doing what I'm doing. And, it's not going to be as big, guys, anymore. The channel is, all the big hauls are kind of going away now. My worker is working with me with, helping me manage my money. So we're not going to be having like 30-piece hauls like we did, where I'd try to go for like 20 or 30 pieces for a haul vid. That's probably going to go away. But again, everyone seems to like the reviews more than the haul vids. So I know I'm kind of laying some news down in this video, but also, like I said, I think the big hauls are kind of just going to go away, because we're only pulling like 100 views on those. Alright, I'll shut up, but this is the Nano Scene Jada Nano Rides. This is Toretto's house, and I'm actually thinking about, I really want to get the final drag racing scene. That just came out in light of getting this. I don't usually collect Jada, but the Nano Rides, I don't know, I'm kind of having a thing for them, honestly. Alright, so speaking of Ghostbusters, which I mentioned before, this is Trevor. I'm planning to get the whole crew, and I'm probably going to display them. I don't know where I'm going to display these. By my Ectomobile, probably the Lego one, because I think it does seem like these guys would scale with... I'm not really sure. It seems like these scale with the Ecto one pretty good. I'll figure it out. But like I said, this is going to go in my haul of Ghostbusters, which are right by my Ectotron. So Trevor from Afterlife. That's pretty sweet. I did go to Ollie's, as I said, and then this I picked up too, along with the orange sticker Johnny Lightnings. I finally got Spangler, which I think I have Stance, now I have Spangler, and I'm still after Ray and Peter Venkman, so yeah, I'm hoping I can get the rest of the crew completed here. This one is a different variation of he's a slime version. But I'm down to collect, I can do both series. I just want all four of the characters in general. I don't care what the series is or the variation anymore. Because obviously I missed out on the first Plasma series, which I believe is what that was. But yeah, pretty cool figures. Alright guys, well, I believe that covers everything, my fellow J-Rods. Or fellow Rodders, I should say. I'm J-Rod. Y'all are my fellow Rodders. And I will definitely catch y'all later. Keep having fun out there. Collect for the fun of the hunt. Keep buying what you like. As always, we're going to have a lot more content. We're not going nowhere. J-Man 63 out.